Hi, everyone. This is Andrea Wenger doing a little presentation for the August Health and Wellness Committee meeting. And I'm just going to briefly go over some of the benefits, health-related benefits of singing and humming. I put that in there too. I think in the last presentation I did, we did a little bit of kind of humming and toning practice. So some of this will sound a little familiar to those of you that were attended that or watch the replay. And then we're just going to jump in. I'm not getting long and in depth with the benefits. I'm just going to review a few things. And then we'll just jump in and actually do some singing because that's the biggest benefit. The knowledge is not. The head knowledge isn't going to do it. Okay. So I think you can see, oh, whoops, wrong one. Hang on. I think I shared the wrong one. Hang on, stop sharing. Here we go. Okay, great. So I just have it divided here into a few topic areas because the amount of information that could be gone into depth here on the benefits is really quite huge. So I just pulled this from a few different resources that I have at the bottom of this document, and this can be sent out, with the replay if you want to, Joe. So just a few things. Physically, singing and or humming. So in other words, vocalizing beyond speech, pretty much any form of vocalization is going to produce a lot of these results. The different research that's been done might be focused on humming or might be focused more on singing or certain types of singing, etc. So this isn't all completely across the board for any kind of singing or vocalization, but this gives you an idea. So it stimulates the immune response, lowers blood pressure and heart rate. And a lot of these are kind of interrelated, of course. You have improved lung function and circulatory system function because you're doing a deeper breathing. You're taking deep breaths in order to kind of hold out the phrase of a song. And related to that is the increased oxygen intake that, of course, improves the circulation. And then we get also the aerobic capacity and stamina, all of that gets built up as well. Nitric oxide, I don't know if anybody's heard of or knows about nitric oxide, but this is also increased. And this is one of the compounds in the body that promotes healing through vasodilation and also relaxation of the smooth muscle. So there's been a lot of research done on nitric oxide levels related to singing and sound. There's also a reduction in pain, because we got this release of endorphins that happens, and they're the natural pain relievers. So reduction of pain, or you can also talk about it in terms of the threshold of pain increases, the point at which you would really be feeling it. And I've had some interesting experiences with that. Not so much myself, but one stands out where I was doing an in-person song circle, and a woman, I don't know, halfway or towards the end, she just was like, "Oh, I had a crazy pain in my neck when we started, and now it's gone." A lot of times that type of thing will happen. Headaches, etc. It also improves posture, again, because you're needing to breathe deeply, so there's a more erect posture. It helps with sleep. There's a lot of research around improving snoring and sleep apnea type issues, as well as increased levels of melatonin, which of course helps with sleep. And then we have mental and emotional impacts. Mental health and mood are greatly impacted. I think we've all had that experience of singing along to our favorite songs or whatever, or going to a concert, or anything that usually it helps shift us into a more positive mental outlook. And again, the release of endorphins is what's going on there. Reduction of stress. There's lower stress hormones being released, including cortisol. It can help with grief. It improves mental alertness, enhances memory in those with dementia. A lot of research done with dementia and Alzheimer's, etc. And then some of the social benefits, most of this, of course, is going to be where you're singing with other people. So in a part of a group, it develops a sense of belonging. Again, there's a release of oxytocin, one of those neurotransmitters that's called the trust hormone. So there's, this sense of connectedness that is often experienced when you're singing live. Well, it doesn't have to be live, actually, because I've experienced it on Zoom as well, or video calls. There's the boost in confidence that really is a big benefit for many people. Helps improve speaking abilities, and some research has been done here, particularly for those with neurological conditions where their speech has been impaired. Singing can really help. And then it can really help to widen social networks through, being part of a choir or singing karaoke or just, all that kind of connection stuff. So that's a quick list, certainly not exhaustive. There's a few resource links here for some of the things I was looking at related to this. The Humming Effect is a book by Andy and Jonathan Goldman. I may have mentioned that last time, which is really great. So anyway, that's a quick overview of the plethora. Well, and then also I thought about this later, the things I was looking at didn't speak to spiritual, but of course, anytime you're singing something that is meaningful to you and feels in alignment with your values, there's also that spiritual benefit as well. Okay. So we're going to just jump in and do a little bit. So because we are doing this virtually and there's the delay thing, we'll just stay on mute most of the time so that you can hear me as I'm teaching a song. I do this in an oral tradition, so it's call and response learning. Even if we were together in the same room, I wouldn't be giving you lyric sheets or anything like that. And this is the way our ancestors learned and retained songs over the years, was just completely orally learning. And because we're doing it virtually though, I do often put, especially if a song is a little bit more, has more words to it, I will put some of those in the chat just for your reference, because I can't really, because I can't hear you. This is the downside of virtual song circles for me, is that I can't hear you. So I don't really have a sense of how quickly people are picking things up. And because we have a short time period today, I'll put some of the lyrics in the chat. So the idea is to just be free, have fun. There's no pressure to sound good or in any particular way. This is just for the pure expression and joy of it. And actually, the other thing I didn't have it written on that benefit sheet is a lot of the benefits have to do because we're stimulating the vagus nerve with our voice, and the vagus nerve just touches everything. So, just feel the pleasure of the vibration in your body as you're making sound and singing, and all those feel-good neurotransmitters getting released, and just really focus on that, and just have a good time. So maybe just notice how you're feeling in your body now to start with. Might feel a little, I've been at the computer a fair amount today and then in the kitchen, so I'm feeling a little like, I need a walk and and some stretching, but just kind of notice, whether you've got a headache or an ache somewhere or just what your mood is like. And we're gonna jump in. So this first song is from Debbie Nargi Brown, and it's a real quick, it has two parts to it. They can be layered on top of each other. So if you get really familiar, or if you just like one more than the other, you can sing that one even while I'm singing a different one. And then you get the automatic harmonies happening. It's called Be Open. So I'll sing this first, it's just 2 lines to it, and then we'll do a little bit of call and response to learn it. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. All right, first line, listen. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Try that. Be open for something wonderful to happen. And listen, be open to the possibility. Try that. Be open to the possibility. Put it together. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Awesome. And then the second part, the word is just I-A, and it goes like this. I-A, 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 I-A. Try that with me. I-A, 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 I-A. Again. I-A, 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 I-A. Back to the beginning. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Aye, 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 aye. Let's go through it one more time. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibility. Aye, 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 aye. Awesome. So I often also just take a moment, a lot of times with music or concerts or whatever, it's all about applause afterwards and like kind of, or moving right on to the next song. Like in church, it's like move right on to the next song. So a big part of what I do with my circles is just take a moment to kind of breathe it in, let it land in your body, let those vibrations kind of integrate. And it's also an opportunity to do what we call feeding the song. So if you have an expression of gratitude to a certain song, like maybe it just really landed with you in a meaningful way, or it can be anything. You can actually unmute or put it in the chat and just be like, thank you song for, whatever that is. And these songs have been sung in song circles definitely all across the country and the world. And just really carry a lot of that energy of people feeding them over the years. So feel free to do that as well. All right, so Heather Houston is another song leader who I love a lot of her songs. In fact, I think I have 2 or 3 of them lined up tonight. This next one has become a bit of a, I don't know, well, I guess I'll just say a favorite in my song circles and for me. Well, it was a theme song, so to speak, of a virtual offering that I did that was really around kind of our stepping into our enoughness, really owning our enoughness. So this is called I Am Enough, and this one has 3 parts that can be layered on each other. So again, and maybe I'll prompt this later, some are higher and some are lower, some have more words, so there might be one that just really, if it feels overwhelming to learn them all, you can just stick with one of them and just keep singing that one over and over. All right, so this one goes like this. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. And I'm reclaiming my power. Okay, so those first three lines are identical, so you can sing them right with me. And then you can just pause and listen to the last line, and I'll have you repeat that one after me. I am enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. And I'm reclaiming my power. And I'm reclaiming my power. All right, all together. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. And I'm reclaiming my power. All right? That's the first part. It's pretty easy. Yeah, and you know, you may or may not resonate with the song, but I think all of us have had that, you know, those feelings of not being enough in some way, shape, or form in our lives. So I find it to be a pretty powerful one for a lot of people. Because life is about learning how to step into our fullness and our gifts, right? So the second verse talks about that a little bit more. I'm reclaiming my power. Second part goes like this. There is room enough for me to be exactly who I was born to be. And I will set my true gifts free, 'cause I'm reclaiming my power. Okay, so the melody is pretty similar on all those lines. It's just the words that are different. So, there is room enough for me to be. Try that. There is room enough for me to be exactly who I was born to be. Exactly who I was born to. You're getting that, so just join me for the rest. And I will set my true gifts free, 'cause I'm reclaiming my power again. There is room enough for me to be exactly who I was born to be. And I will set my true gifts free, 'cause I'm reclaiming my power. Let's go back to the beginning with I am enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. And I'm reclaiming my power. Part two. There is room enough for me to be exactly who I was born to be. And I will set my true gifts free, 'cause I'm reclaiming my power. Third part, listen. I'm a unique expression of the divine. And I am here to let my spirit shine. Try that. I'm a unique expression of the divine. Listen to the second one. And I am here to let my spirit shine. It's like off the beat. So try that last one. And to let my spirit shine. Okay, let's do that third part together, and then I'll go back to the beginning, and I'm going to move through it probably twice. And again, if you like one of the sections and want to just stick with it, feel free to do that. And again, you'll get the contrast of harmony. All right, part three. I'm a unique. I'm a unique expression of the divine, and I am here to let my spirit shine. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. And I'm reclaiming my power. There is room enough for me to be exactly who I was born to be. And I will set my true gifts free, 'cause I'm reclaiming my power. I'm a unique expression of the divine, and I am here to let my spirit shine. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough, and I'm reclaiming my power. There is room enough for me to be exactly who I was born to be. And I will set my true gifts free, 'cause I'm reclaiming my power. I'm a unique expression of the divine, and I am here to let my spirit shine. I'm going to end with the first part. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am enough. I am more than enough, and I'm reclaiming my power. So just breathe that in. Half that time you were concentrating on learning it, so just let it really land in your body. Thank you, song, for the reminders of our uniqueness and that I'm here to shine and not hide. All right. I didn't really mention at the beginning, of course, community song circles could have all kinds of different types of songs, including ones that you might know already. I just feel really drawn to a lot of these songs that I've learned in some song circles, and most of them have been written fairly recently by these song leaders, musicians and song leaders. So you probably won't know any of the ones that I'm introducing tonight, and I hope it doesn't feel too overwhelming to be learning them. But I just find them really meaningful for me, and just beautiful songs. And I do have some of them on recording. Sometimes on virtual calls I'll use a backup recording to kind of give you the fuller harmonies or how the layers come together. I'll probably do this for this next one. This is by Leah Morris. This is called Everything is Possible, because when we stand in our power, reclaim our power, and know that we are enough, then anything is possible, right? Oh, and I didn't see this. Yeah, there's a Joe put in the part 2 really resonates. Thank you, song. Yay. Feeding the song. Okay, this one is Everything is Possible. She actually has more than 2 parts, but this is all I'm going to teach. All right. Okay, goes like this. I'm going to break it up a little bit. Everything is possible, this I know, this I know, this I know. Everything is possible, this I know. I'm bountiful and free. So that's like the first part of part 1. Everything is possible, this I know is identical, and just a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 lines together. So just listen to this. Everything is possible, this I know, this I know. This I know, your turn. Everything is possible. This I know. This I know. This I know. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. Try that part. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. And let's put those two together. Then I'll go on to the next part and do a line by line there. Okay? Everything is possible. This I know. This I know. This I know. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. Bountiful and free. Where I'm supposed to be. Try that. Bountiful and free. Where I'm supposed to be. Everything is possible, this I know. I'm bountiful and free. So that's like the second line we had done before, so try that with me. Everything is possible, this I know. I'm bountiful and free. All the way through. Everything is possible, this I know. This I know. This I know. Everything is possible, this I know. I'm bountiful and free. Bountiful and free. Where I'm supposed to be. Everything is possible, this I know. I'm bountiful and free. All right? So the second part, this just goes a little bit slower. Everything is possible. Your turn. Everything is possible. And listen. Everything is bountiful and free. Your turn. Everything is bountiful and free. Let's put those two together. Everything is possible. Everything is bountiful and free. And then it goes high. Bountiful. Try that if you can hit it. Bountiful. You can always sing it down here. Bountiful. Everything is bountiful and free. Your turn. Everything is bountiful and free. Let's try those last two. Bountiful. Everything is bountiful and free. All right, so let's start that part two and go through the whole thing of part two. Everything is possible. Everything is bountiful and free. Bountiful. Everything is bountiful and free. Back to the beginning. Everything is possible. This I know. This I know. This I know. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. I'm going to start the recording. So we'll start at the beginning again and just have her back up. If it starts sounding confusing to you, just don't worry about it and stick with the first part is the easiest thing. Sometimes when it gets layered, it can feel like a lot. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. What did my tabs get erased? Hang on. Oh, that's bizarre. It's like it opened up an old old version of my tabs. Well, maybe we won't do that after all. Okay.
Exact.
Whoops. That's not the one I want. Okay, we're gonna forget that. Let's just do it ourselves. I had all the tabs open. All right, let's start again at the beginning. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. This I know. This I know. This I know. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. Bountiful and free. Where I'm supposed to be. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. Everything is possible. Everything is bountiful and free. And bountiful. Everything is bountiful and free. Part 1 to end. Everything is possible. This I know. This I know. This I know. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. Bountiful and free. Where I'm supposed to be. Everything is possible. This I know. I'm bountiful and free. So just receive that one too. It can not always feel like everything's possible. It might not feel bountiful. It might not feel free in every moment. And yet that's the truth of the universe, right? So just need reminders every now and then. Quick bring up the recording for this last, this might be our last one. We'll see how long it takes. This is another Heather Houston song. And again, when everything is possible, and here we are stepping into that power, even, as the assembly and just in our own lives, whatever we're doing. We are creating the world we want to see with our choices in every moment, right? So that's what this song is called. We are creating the world we want to see. Here we go. We are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. So that's the whole thing, just so you get a sense of it. So these first 2 lines are pretty much identical. Third line just slightly different. So first line, call and response. We are creating the world we want to see. Try that. We are creating the world we want to see. And then it goes right into, oh, we are creating the world we wanna see. So with me, oh, we are creating the world we wanna see. Oh, this one goes up higher. Oh, we are creating the world we wanna be. Try that. Oh, we are creating the world we wanna be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Your turn. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. Try that one. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play the song because they go through it a number of times, and it's got harmonies layered in there. So if you are a harmony person, just jump in with harmonies, and we'll join them.
We are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. We are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. We are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. We are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free. We are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to see. Oh, we are creating the world we want to be. We're calling ourselves to believe. Yes, we're calling ourselves to be free.
Well, I invite anyone to unmute who would like to, and just share anything about your experience. Maybe just tune in a little bit. How are you feeling in your body, heart, mind? Um, Anything shifted? Maybe, maybe not. Um, and I have a whole bunch more songs that I'd love to teach you, but I know we're we're almost 8:15, so we can do another one if you want, but we can also end here. So.
That was amazing, Andrea. Thank you.
So welcome.
I definitely feel more relaxed. I had a little bit of tightness in my left side when we started, and it's not there anymore. So beautiful songs. Really enjoyed it.
And Chris sent me a message about feeling great. I can only remember the first one to play back in my head, which is totally understandable. There's no way you're going to remember all of these from hearing them one time. Yeah, and feel free to be in touch with me if you want, a link to any of these songs. Yeah, I think I have links to all of the ones that I did.
I'd have something to say. That last one, yeah. When I saw Joe pop up on the screen, I was like, yeah, that's about how I feel. I was just like, just calming, very relaxing. I at peace. And the thing that I really enjoyed with that, because you played that, was like the crescendo, like the adding of the different elements as every version came into play. I love that. So kudos. I love it. Thank you.
Those layered harmonies just do something. Yeah. And again, I can give you a link to that there were two of them that we did that I was gonna play a background to, and either forgot and then didn't have the tab open. So, yeah, excellent.
I would
Well,
love the link if that's not too much work for you.
I'll just send it out to the Health and Wellness Committee.
Okay.
Links of those songs.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and right now I don't really have I've been pondering about doing a public virtual. The only virtual song circle I do is for like a particular group. So it's not open to public. I've been pondering about doing one for my wider audience and just whoever wants to join, and I haven't figured out quite how to fit that in a way that definitely feels doable in my schedule, but it might happen sometime soon. It'd be fun to sing with you guys more.
It would. I was just thinking it'd be really fun to be together in person to do this.
Yeah. That's what's totally ideal. Yeah, I have 2 song circles. I do one here in Mountain City and I do one in Boone, North Carolina.
Okay.
Once a month. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's just nothing like it. Just the that there's just a kind of a indescribable kind of connection that happens, when we rub our voices together and start creating harmony and everything. Yeah.
Definitely raises the vibration.
Yeah, and it's believed to be, one of the main, in all religions there's singing. There's something about that singing together that is just so connecting. And I know a little bit more. Oh, and Kat was getting in on it too. Yeah, a little more about, some of the specific benefits that can show up, and I'm glad you guys felt some of it too, because yeah, I always feel so much better after I've done it. Even if I'm feeling kind of grumpy or rushed or whatever coming into a song circle, I'm always glad that I've taken that time to sing. And yeah, so happy to share it with you guys tonight.
Yes, thank you very much.
And anyone that's joined us by replay as well.
Absolutely.